Hello and welcome back to HoI4 with our Mongolia campaign. Alright, let's get this shit done. Now we have a little bit of an issue and I'm gonna solve that right now. Our Red Army decided that one of the best things it could do is start sending troops by port to the other ports, which I can kind of get behind why they do it. But it's not really that good for us, because, you know, they send forces by water, which is something we don't control at all. So, yeah, apparently I lost 5 forces. I actually didn't notice initially until some of you mentioned it in the comments, like, hey, idiot, you are losing people. So, always great to hear that. Two, yes, I'm gonna go. Okay, so I've got some comments saying about how I was not doing this and not doing that, and it's just. I'm trying something differently. I'm not really used to the playstyle I'm doing right now. I'm not really gonna want to use it as an excuse for why am I not doing anything the way it's supposed to be, yada yada yada. It's more. Yes, normally I would have had entirely different division setups as I have compared to right now. I would have had the field hospitals and the logistic support. But as I said, I was trying something new. I don't like it, so here we are. Okay, well, coastal attacks coming in from Japan. Now, I actually don't mind them if they do these little coastal attacks, because they will eventually wipe out anyway. So yeah, good for us, I guess. All right. I want my own fighters. Actually, I don't want you yet. I was just talking about I wanted to do something different. I want to get my field hospitals and everything. Yes, stop the 0% progress there. Please, thank you. Right, and this guy had no commander. This is also something you guys mentioned, so let's give him a commander. Let's give them a commander. There we go. Let's take a look. It's mostly still defended by the usual, and we might actually get in there now. Nope, still nothing. I don't want to waste any manpower, honestly. That's my kind of the problem we're running with right now. Normally I get field hospitals really quickly, and I think that's the reason why we've been burning through such a large amount of manpower. So yeah, once again, I think the way to go is to get field hospitals early on, especially for a nation that actually relies a lot on which doesn't have the largest manpower pool in base. So yeah, you live and you learn, and you fight another day. It's not like I'm an expert at this game. Far from it. I think there's a lot of streamlining that I could do to speed things up. I'm a fairly passive player. I'm not ideal in a lot of fields, but I think I'm not the worst. So yeah, let's keep that in mind. You could always be worse. Let's see. You know what we're gonna do? I'm not building any of them, but we got a couple of them. I've got a couple of bombers. Oh, I can actually set medium. Oh wait, these are all medium bombers apparently. Let's see. Yep, all of you, and just bomb. That's all you need to do. Bomb shit. If that harbor gets destroyed and everything, we might actually have a little bit of an advantage on that point. Oh, come on, really? They keep sending troops down there. That's really annoying. As long as they're naval invading, they're burning through manpower. Just don't have that much. Their stability is incredibly low, which is actually fairly beneficial for us. So, once we get to the point of invasion, I think should not have to worry too much about who, what, where, and how. All right. I wish we had more cores, though. I've tested the Prince of Terror. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work as it does in classical, or unmodded or vanilla, whatever you want to call it. Hearts of Iron. Sadly enough, yes, dangerous naval invasions all over the coastline. Well, waste your resources on them because your factory output is kind of shit. It is beneficial to us, in all honesty. Let's get a fighter focus. Because I'm actually building fighters, and the less factors I have to spend on my potential enemies, the better. Alright. A large production environment going on. I think it's time to harden up our divisions and all that kind of stuff. Make them more robust. I'd even fully motorized at some point. The weight, however, is probably not really beneficial for us. Mechanized, perhaps? I like the regular division. Okay, look, our army is huge. It's fucking gargantuan. I don't think we need to be that big. We can probably lose like at least 100 divisions worth we got set up right now. Maybe. Well, maybe not 100, maybe about 50. I don't think we need to have this much because we have got. They are now purely the defensive forces. Our tanks will be taking over. And soon we get some specialized divisions coming in. Actually, that reminds me, speaking of specialized divisions, I still need to research actually naval invasion, because without it, well, we can't navally invade anything. So, yeah, good times. Ships are being built, naval invasions are happening all day long. Well, the more they are wasting their resources, the better. Constitutional democratic market limits. Why is their stability so low? It's because you've been losing so much territory. Just kind of went into the shitter. Missing equipment production. Well, that's fine and all, but there's not really much I can do about it. There's shock and awe. That's very good. And I think that was the last one in that tree. So yeah, naval. Transport ships. So yeah, finally air and navy are coming into existence. Yeah, I'll sign a couple of non-aggression pacts if people want to. And there are our 10 Marines, RR. And you do need a good commander. Elder is not really a commander I would consider any good right now. So what I could do is, might be actually the smartest thing to do, because it spends as little time in the water as possible, is do this. Because we're mostly focusing on repair works anyway, which is not really ideal in all honesty. I don't need anything right now. Not really. I can up a lot of production on a lot of lines, but it's not really... I'm not looking for production. Not exactly. Well, I could just start building these naval ports up. There has to be a port here. No other ports? Right there. Alright, I'm ready to pick that one up. Well, that's, I don't know. Make it impossible for Japan to at least take these harbors. That's a new one. I could set up a large, like, Atlantic line again, or something like that, like, you know, the big Atlantic wall, but I don't think that's gonna really help me. I don't think this war will gonna last too much longer. It's mostly to do with the fact, can I get a naval invasion going anytime soon? I think that is the real question. Now, I highly doubt that there's so many ports right here. Exactly, there aren't. Neither are there. We can use one there. Okay, that looks slightly better. There we go. Alright, let's got that set up. And these these repairs will get destroyed again immediately anyway, due to the fact that we have nothing that does any sort of destroying of local resistance fighters. Yada 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 yada. Probably also should take a look at how much bombing am I actually in. Really quite a lot. Alright, well. Let's take Manchuria then, on all of it. That's that. And the Amur region, that's up to there. Alright, so this one can go, I think. If I looked at the zones correctly, yeah. I want some here, and let's see what else we got. And Eastern China and Southern China. Okay. Let's get us all built up. This might actually be useful. And some Southern China, roughly about that, I think. Okay, so it's just, this one actually is part of it. Alright, we're looking on local infrastructure, do a little bit of that, because we'll be taking all of this anyway. There we go. Some there, with some here. Might as well just get some work done everywhere. Let's draw a supply line towards there, that, you know, at least these guys can get some highway to supply. Alright, looks like we've got quite a lot of production set up for us. Now those forts are actually, right now, I think the least of our necessities. But hey. And clicking a million times is always a fun pastime. Right, there we go. Let's see, it's still to the top, the... Yep, okay, there we go, very good. Alright, I want you guys to ship yourselves over here. That should be done by road and start training, battlefield concentration. Just trying to get as much as carrier organizations. Not going to really help us. But there is some stuff down there that actually does help us. Actually, might want to see. Yeah, that is actually better. Do I want naval? Ha! Interesting question. Do I want to go naval focus or not? Or pick the Air Force? I think the Air Force is more realistically for us, so we're gonna stick with what we have, like that. Okay, Marines. Yes, I will sign a non-aggression pact. Still no way to get into Serbia, which is annoying me. I somehow need to get either one of Serbian's neighbors into the war. Okay, there's a field hospitals. Great. So let's immediately keep upgrading those. Yep, you can send more divisions. And add them to our field hospitals. There we go. I might for now actually also add them to our armored companies if we keep any of them left. Yep. It's not really what I was looking for. We'll replace them eventually with something else. Supply convoys thingy. Right, there's our fighter focus, so we can soon move on with the production of our own fighters. Heavy fighters or air supremacy fighters, that's kind of what we like. Don't need to fight at long ranges, I just need to keep them, you know. Guess I need to just take more territory to do that. I have no clue what's left there. But can't be a lot. Wow, we are bleeding through our organization fast. No, that's still not happening. Okay, right, should get night fighting a lot earlier. 10% attack is night attack is pretty powerful. It's just 10% less of a deficit during certain periods. Okay, we don't have full control of the area apparently. Really, we have the benefit of anti-air guns though. Great. It's just annoying. Danzig is such a place to capture, and then we still need to get somehow into Africa. But I guess by that time we have taken. Oh, jeez, they've even got a fleet. How well developed you got Africa, man. We're losing transport convoys. That's trade, I guess. Am I even importing anything? No. Must be supply, I guess. Let's take a look at the supply lines. You guys are supplied. No, you're actually not supplied through there. I have no clue how these convoys ended up like they did. Okay, you're gonna need to change color. You're gonna go orange. Right, you're blue. You have a commander. You're training. You're ready. We can set up this right here. Okay. Do not engage. You have a commander, and get yourself into this port. He'll probably be intercepted at certain points. Yep, but he should be always on a fleeing engagement. There we go. Nice. Somehow I lost a lot of 100,000 people. To what? Oh, tank training, I think. I guess. I don't know. I don't think the Air Force is really gonna help here as much as I'd like it to think it does. So let's just get rid of you. You're occupying a large chunk of manpower. Plus, oh wait, you are ruining our efficiency. There we go. At least get that up and running. Right, research. Defense and breakthrough. That's pretty nice. Oh well. Let's see. Yep, just getting naval invasions everywhere. Enemies is air superiority. Yeah, kinda to be expected. Don't want to waste too much manpower on our air force, to be honest. Second tank corps should be ready soonish. Train them up. And you can stop training. Yeah. I know. Okay. Still suffering attrition? Crap. Okay, I need to get him out of there. Should not have kept him there. That's the guys of training. You can really see when you're genuinely suffering attrition as well. Station over there. Alright, better trickle back on those. And I think I should really start spending some points. I'm really getting some points again on occupation. Manage occupied territories. Be gentle. I want my political power, man. Not really that important. I don't think there's anything really important right now. But as I get the points, get to the better conscription. Is there any way, like a dude here? Demand other people. There's, I don't think any. That was not here. No, I did try the Prince of Terror, but it just literally just does a minus 20% modifier on the total manpower, which is a bit annoying. We got a power here. What's one of the generals that could get more? I can't remember, it's been such a long time. Oh, right, there it is, 0.5. I could use that. 0.5 recruitable population, might actually be nice. So I'm gonna keep you. Oh, that's way too good. So, and we already have you, so that would mean that we are gonna. Oh man, 50% artillery is such a lot. Oh, we're not that desperate yet. we're not that desperate yet. And we could go to extensive conscription. I mean, actually, it's all adults must serve by now. We have a lot of factories, so I'm not worried about that too much. Scraping the barrel, however, will seem a bit harsh. Okay, hunter-killer groups. We're now at 48. Doesn't that mean I actually get a new light tank? It's now 49. Doesn't mean I get semi-modern camo and sniper teams. Alright. Okay, you guys are trained up. Are ready to go. We just need naval control of the area, and there are 14 to 16 ships here, so in theory we have enough naval control over the area. I wish running on 4 research slots is really tricky. Hey, we once again got some crackpot. Really, just get 1 tank to take care of that. Thank you. Stop training. Training is fine. As long as you're not green. Because that is not fine. Alright, we are gonna go all adults must serve. And getting night attack. Yes, you can send more people. Support weapons 4. This is going to mean to war with Portugal, which I don't like. I don't think that's really necessary. Not right now, at least. Alright, you get semi-modern sniper teams. We have no divisions in training. Oh, we got 2.1 million manpower. Yeah, that's what you get when you double your manpower input. Jesus, that's 1/3 of the total, but we have about 2 million manpower deployed, so getting another 10%, yeah, it makes sense that you get another 2 million. That doesn't actually make any sense. Total manpower of 8.6 million. Those numbers don't add up. Like, at all. Look at that. So we've got free manpower, 2 million, 2.1. We've got 2.2 million in the army, so that's a 4.3. Then we got about 4.3.4 in total manpower in the field and in reserve. It says our total manpower is 8.6 million. No, it's not. It's definitely not. So how does that work? Nobody knows. Right, we're not at 48 already. Don't go as fast when you're having fun. How are we looking on naval construction? Yeah, time to get some battle cruisers. Britain, hi. Let's manage this one real quick. Can you send me battle cruisers? Let's see, this battleships, battle cruisers. Mark II. Nope. How about this one? Nope. Nah, you don't like this. They're sending me your most modern battle cruiser. Can get ones. Nobody is like legitimately friendly with us. I think. Nobody with a navy is legitimately friendly to us, I think. Oh, Canada, you're back? Hi. Oh, you won't lend lease to us. You will. Hi, US. They're not really USA, but battle cruisers Mark II. No, that's heavy cruisers, damn it. France, perhaps? Oh yeah, you actually are willing to send me. Do you also send destroyers and heavy cruiser 2s, light cruiser 2s, destroyers? You're at 3. Oh, but you will send 3s. Oh, that's pretty awesome. Alright, that means we're gonna flip some of our production around. Actually not making destroyers, so... Get rid of 5 of them. Very nice. It is time that we start looking at our own fighters, though. Okay. So let's get fighter manufacturers and a small ship manufacturer. It's... And, you know, all those guys. I could train more army, but I don't think that's really gonna do much. It's not gonna help me, at least. It's not the amount of army that's the problem. It's currently actually the problem is that we don't have enough research slots to be freely doing whatever the fuck we want. And the such and the like. 32, 20 destroyers. That's a pretty good fleet. If I don't exactly know what is down there, though. What I would like, actually, France. Hi, you were a little bit more willing to trade with me some shit that I actually... Some outdated fighters. There we go. I want torpedo bombers. Can I get some... That's dive bombers. Torpedo bombers 1. Carrier torpedo bombers. Heavy fighters. One of you must fly carriers. Interwar bombers. Medium bombers. Nobody have used upgraded torp bombers. Medium maritime. Anti-shipping and anti-submarine missions. Okay, let's take a look at the research tree, because they did change a couple of things here. So torpedo bombers have 20 naval attack. Then we've got maritime. That's this one, right? Heavy maritime bombers. Got kind of crap naval targeting, even in comparison. Naval attack 25. A naval targeting of 3, and you've got a naval targeting of 9. But you have a little bit less damage. I'll probably have to get some proper torpedo bombers myself then. Oh. And Danzig is... Come on. Ours. Oh, right. Germany doesn't have any fleet stationed here, because they otherwise would have been invading like a madman. Like a madman. Besides, Germany is at war with... Yes, they are. So that... Do you have a navy? Nope. You have a navy? Nope. Really, Germany, why are you not... Who are you at war with, exactly? Then who the hell's preventing you from doing anything right there? Oh, well, whatever. I don't care. Well, you guys can actually join in with Orange. How much of a blow did that actually do against Germany? Like nothing at all. They don't consider this core territory? Wow. That's harsh. Well, we can leave here with our aircraft and actually just deploy them somewhere more useful for us. Like right here, and fly over the home islands. I don't know if we can reach that, but we'll have to see. Alright, so that's that done. So I guess the end of Germany literally lies in taking taking them out here. It is considered core state, yeah. Wow, that's weird that Danzig just did not impact it at all. Wait, what? Those numbers were weird for a second. Oh, because of gentle treatment, we actually get some of less of a deficit on the manpower pool. How much monthly growth do we have? But 10k, that's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I want at least one battle cruiser before we roll in. That's 1949. Jesus. Well, that's... I guess... I want some heavy firepower there before I actually risk, you know, failing these landings. Hunter-killer groups. You know, get as much battleship organization and capital armor. I believe... Capitals are heavy cruisers and up. Okay, first we need somebody actually to... let's see, Marines, organization, soft attack, hard attack. This is actually pretty good. Well, yeah. We've got the same thing for... like paratroopers. I don't know, not gonna work with paratroopers, don't worry, but everyone's saying, why not work with paratroopers? Because they're shit. They're useful in multiplayer for disrupting enemy lines, but in single player I don't really like them. Unless you're really unable to get any form of naval supremacy, you need to invade an island, a large island, mind you. England and the likes, it's possible. Japan is a little more difficult because it's so tiny in comparison to England. Yes, this world map isn't correct in size. Like Europe is a lot bigger as it should be. Right. As fun as it is, I think we're gonna go for 15% more night vision. Okay. Yeah, just speeding through some... But this is kind of why we are skimping on certain researches, which I would really like to have done earlier. 4 research slots and an extended research tree just makes it a lot more difficult to do anything. But that's works. For once, it works. In previous versions, it would be really bad, but because of the addition of the land leasing system, it works really well, actually. Having British supermarine spitefuls and Volti vengeances. Got a couple of, you know, other classes and vassals, which is really... I like the idea. It's really awesome. Okay, let's see, this one, okay, I want to just check something real quick. 11th of December we get one, January we get one, okay, so get all of them get at least one more ship. Did you guys click it out? No. Okay, for a second I was afraid that he might have declared war on me, but luckily he didn't. Alright, that gets up to 25%. Now, we've got some other research we need to do first. Better artillery. And the heart attack, yes. Anyway, with that, I'm actually going to end the episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one, where we hopefully will invade Japan. Bye-bye.